Thanks for joining in on AHAM's third Leading the Way value discussion. I'm Jill Notini, AHAM's Vice President of Communications and Marketing. 2 years ago, AHAM implemented a strategic decision to open an office in Canada. Today, I'm with Bruce Rebel, who is Vice President and General Manager of the AHAM Canada office. Bruce, you've been at the helm for 2 years now, and the Ottawa office is very busy. Can you talk about AHAM's decision to establish a Canadian presence?
Jill, the home appliance market in Canada is similar to the United States, particularly with respect to products and retail. The public policy framework is also very similar to the United States. Product energy efficiency, product safety, and environmental impacts. For the most part, the appliance companies in Canada share the same ownership structure as those in the United States. Companies on both sides of the border wanted the same AHAM member value proposition.
I know your agenda is full and the Ottawa office has just 2 people and nearly 20 in Washington. Tell me how you manage the issues effectively.
The key to our effectiveness in Canada is the same as in the United States. Both the US and Canada members sit on the same divisions and councils and establish strategies and tactics by product and issue. Our team in Ottawa is fully integrated into the AHAM issue management team. The AHAM Canada Council sets the priorities for our work in Canada, and the AHAM Canada Council Chair sits on the AHAM Board of Directors.
So Bruce, in terms of issues, let's talk about some of the top priorities. I know that appliance standards are near the top of the list, and what's our goal there?
Very simply, Jill, a single harmonized market in the US and Canada for energy efficiency and safety regulations. While NRCan is committed to harmonizing its energy efficiency regulations with those in the US, it does have different regulatory procedures, which is causing gaps when the US implements new regulatory measures.
So how are we dealing with those gaps that exist for some major appliances?
AHAM has been actively working with the US-Canada Regulatory Cooperation Council to solve this market disruption. In Canada, we have met with the Minister of Natural Resources Canada to seek prompt resolution. I'm confident we'll be successful, but it does require a sustained effort and presence before Canadian regulators.
So changing gears, AHAM has a major effort underway to improve the voluntary safety standards for major home appliances. Does this also fall under AHAM's harmonization efforts?
Indeed it does. The nearly dozen safety standards proposals that were developed by the AHAM technical committees were submitted to both UL and CSA simultaneously. The Washington staff met with the US CPSC to highlight these proactive initiatives, and I did the same with Health Canada. And we've had discussions with both UL and CSA to expedite these important safety initiatives.
Bruce, how about extended producer responsibility? This issue has advanced much further in Canada than it has in the United States. How does this impact AHAM's advocacy efforts?
EPR is a mandatory responsibility in British Columbia for AHAM products, and other provinces are looking at this issue and are at different stages. Our message is that the marketplace provides an effective recycling and disposal network, and the data supports this. If mandatory rules are made, we want to ensure that they allow for efficiencies and also recognize that consumers have responsibilities too. A recently approved set of guidelines will help our industry engage provinces that seek to implement mandatory programs.
So Bruce, after 2 years of AHAM in Canada, how do you grade our efforts?
Our members are the ultimate judge of our value. We have had very good participation in the AHAM Canada Council. Our work in Canada is just beginning, but the members see the value in it and want it to succeed. As a matter of fact, the Council will be holding its October meeting in Ottawa, and this will be combined with a Parliamentary Advocacy Day.
That's great, Bruce. And changing gears a bit, I'd like to put a plug in now for AHAM's Major Appliance Market Data Program. This offers a comprehensive picture of the Canadian appliance market, tracking product, shipments, and feature trends. For more information about this program or anything else we've spoken about today, please visit ahamcanada.ca. Thanks for joining us.